If you have one drink a day, you are addicted to alcohol. I'm Kevin, Anytime Mindset Specialist, and I'm here to help you think critically. If you like this type of content, make sure you like and subscribe because that's going to help us build. You know, this took a lot of thought and a lot of contemplation out of me because when I was struggling with a particular addiction, whether it be drinking, smoking, pornography, whatever the case, I had to really think about what it was. Like, fundamentally, what's the process that's happening inside of my mind, right? And a lot of times you hear people say, and even I used to say, oh, well, this is something that I want to do. This is something that, I'm choosing to do. But is that really the case? Is that really the case, or is it hard to admit that you're addicted to something? So when I started really thinking about it and really trying to get rid of any addictive qualities out of me, like trying to eradicate that out of me, I had to really be honest with myself. And when I thought about it, I was like, no, it's not that I'm choosing it. It's that it has some form of grasp on me. It has some form of hold on me. And once I realized that helped me to be like, okay, if I fully do not have any form of addiction to this, I should be able to just stop doing it for an extended period of time with no ramifications, nothing extra, nothing behind it. I shouldn't feel irritated. I shouldn't feel none of this extra stuff that comes along with so-called addictions and breaking them. When you look at the process, I shouldn't have any of that if I'm actually choosing to just be like, you know what, I'm just not going to do it. Well, what I found out is that no, I had a lot of the symptoms that come along with trying to break specific addictions. And that's what helped me to realize, like, oh no, okay, if you smoke once a day, if you drink once a day, if you watch pornography once a day, you're addicted. You're addicted. And that's a hard truth. That's a hard truth. But that is, in fact, the truth. Okay? So here's how you want to think about it. Analyze what it actually is about it that's drawing you to it. And if you think about that, what it really is that you really, really, really like it. That's okay. That's totally fine, right? You really, really, really like that thing or that process or watching whatever. You really, really, really like it, okay? Now, we're not going to go into, the coping and the different times that you use it. We're just gonna break it all the way down to the simplest form of like, what is it? And it's like, okay, I really like this thing, or I really like the effects that I get from this thing, right? Because you might drink, but I don't think anybody really likes liquor the way it tastes or anything like that. It's like, nah. But you just really like the reward that comes along with it, right? My main goal for me personally is to be able to have a ridiculous amount of self-control. Okay? And when you think about that, what comes along with that is choosing what you want and don't want to do. Okay? And being very disciplined with that. So if I say, no, I just drink once a day just because, it helps me wind down. You should be able to make yourself wind down without anything external. Same thing with smoking. Same thing with pornography. Okay? So that's what you really, really, really want to think about. Okay? You want to really, really think about that and try and figure out, okay, how can I realize for myself that I'm actually depending on these things instead of choosing it? You want to come to that awareness So that's going to help you to take the next step forward to being a better version of yourself. Because that's what this is about. It's about being a better version of you. Because the more self-control you have, the more discipline you have, the greater you will become. All the way across the board. It's going to transcend into so many different things. Okay? So I hope this video helped you really think about what you're choosing every single day. Okay? Because you may be addicted. And if you're addicted, it's okay. But the first thing you have to identify is that you are. If you're drinking once a day, if you're doing something once a day and it's to relax or unwind or blah, 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 you are addicted. That's okay. That's okay. Let's work on getting rid of that feeling. Now, me personally, I'm a cold turkey guy. Once I come to a realization like that, I'm just like, nope, okay, well, I'm finna just cut it off. I'm just gonna cut it off and go through the motions, go through the process, the whole icky part of it, of the withdrawals and all of that. And I'm just gonna get rid of it that way. You may not wanna do that. You may wanna find some type of system, some type of program that helps you to really break this down. I can help you with that. I have a program that really helps you to tap into you, but we can talk about that at a different time. Right now, I'm just trying to help you to understand, think critically about what you're actually trying to convince yourself, which is not true, is that you're choosing to do these things when it's in reality, you're addicted to it. So again, if you like this content, make sure you like and subscribe. All right. That's going to help us build. I'm Kevin Anytime, mindset specialist, and I'm here to help you think critically.